Welcome to Dave's Cooking Show, coming at you every single Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, as most of you are not subscribed that watch my content. Please leave a comment on the video, it helps it out a ton. And click the bell notification so you know anytime I go live. All right, with everything that YouTube wants me to say out of the way, we can begin today. This is the Mighty Meaty Pizza. Starts off with our 6-ounce crust in our 9-inch pan. Our pizza sauce. By the way, the dough and sauce recipe are going to be at the end of this video. Some people, like, why do we have the same intro all the time? And I've given the recipe many, many times. But if you are interested how I made it, it's at the end. The only thing special I will note is more and more I am aging my dough for 72 hours before I make the pizza. All right, so we got our standard whole milk mozzarella, sauce, crust, and now the first of our meats is going to be pepperoni. Then we're going to add some Italian sausage. And then we're going to have some bacon. And then we're going to add some ground beef. And then we're going to add some Canadian bacon. And then we're going to top this off with just a little bit more cheese. And then we're going to pop this into a 550-degree oven, or as hot as your oven will go, for about 7 minutes, or until the cheese is ooey gooey and wonderful and the crust is golden brown. And through the magic of cooking show editing, our pizza is done. Only left to do is slice it up and serve. Don't forget, the dough and sauce recipe are coming up. And that is the Mighty Meaty Pizza. Done. So here's how we make the pizza dough. In a bowl, as you can see here, I have 5 cups of all-purpose flour. Then I'm going to add 2 packs of instant dry active yeast. If you use regular active dry yeast, not the instant stuff, then you will have to warm up the beer to about 110, give or take. Then we want to add a teaspoon and a half of sea salt. And then you want to add 16 ounces or 1 tall boy of beer. Can be pretty much any beer you like. I just go with Budweiser because that's what I like. Okie dokie. Then we just want to get our paddle attachment and turn it on and let this mix around, knead around for 8 to 10 minutes. Then I took the dough out, formed it into a ball, got about a half a tablespoon to a tablespoon worth of olive oil, covered it. Then I cover the bowl with a towel, put it in a depowered oven, oven that's turned off, and let that proof for about 2.5 to 3 hours. Then I divided it into 5-ounce balls, covered them on a baking sheet, and let them proof again for about 45 minutes. Now, if you want this dough to develop flavor further, seal the, put it in either a Tupperware thing and seal that, or cover this in clear film and leave that down in the fridge for 24 to 72 hours. All right, that's pretty much the dough recipe. Here's how you make my classic pizza sauce. You take 28 ounces of tomato sauce, add a tablespoon of olive oil, 3 cloves of minced garlic, a teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of balsamic vinegar, a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, a half a teaspoon of black pepper, and a 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. All right, and then you want to combine everything in a crock pot with a little whisk here. Then you want to cook covered for at least 1 hour on high, and then at least 1 more hour on low. And then just keep it on low and just use it while you're making your pizzas. And that's pretty much the pizza sauce.